mingling with these other nations. Read.
In Psalms 83 and 4,
Yeah.
they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, so this was all strategically done. It was all strategically done, man. The Father allowed this to be done. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that. Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel should be no more in remembrance. This name is gone off the planet Earth, man. This name is gone totally off the planet Earth. And for damn sure, off the mouth of our people. Off the mouth of our people. So we paying for that right now, man. We paying for that in a tremendous way. And the Father ain't letting up on his fire. Matter of fact, he's about to get ready to turn it up. Because once these missiles come, it ain't gonna be no joke out here. I'm telling you now, it ain't gonna be no joke, man. Once we done rule these stores, once these riots start popping off, man, you will have to be able to think under all that type of pressure. You gonna have to be able to know how to navigate. But that's a different type of pressure that's coming. We ain't used to dealing with a mass of a drought, dealing with food. We ain't went in that state of mind yet to where we have to survive 3-4 days without eating. That's a different type of pressure. That's coming to America, man. The chip is coming to America. Get ready, because they coming with it. Matter of fact, it's here. They just ain't implemented yet. But it's here. The chip is coming. Martial law is coming. Concentration camps. 832 concentration camps. It's here. They ready. They staffed already. The day is set already. That's why everything goes back to this shit is a game. You hustling and stressing and going through to make your bill. This shit is all a game. Because when they hit that clock, it's over, man. This day shit. Whenever they're ready to shut it down, they gonna shut it down. They going to war. America going into war.
This Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places.
Yeah, man, in Venezuela, you seen how they living. They dropping bags of groceries from helicopters. They running like stampede just to get a bit of bread. They totally whacked out as far as food is concerned. Dealing with these earthquakes that's happening all over America just due to global warming. These people then created a total decline within their own empire from running the earth. Totally incorrect. Totally incorrect. These people created the mass natural disasters to happen on their own land from not running the earth correctly. And that was future prophecies. That was future prophecies to give us hints that this kingdom is getting ready to fall. The so-called white man is getting ready to go down. That was hints. That was future prophecies that's coming to pass. America is in a decline state. It is it for them. They done went from a triple A to a double A. There's no empire that goes through that does that. Read.
This Isaiah 63 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my Redeemer is come.
Yeah. The Son of Man, that burneth in his heart every day to come in get back what y'all done to him on the cross. He remember that. And every day, he waiting for that go from the Father. Because he don't even must know the exact hour of that day. Only the Father knows. He don't even know. But that day is forever burning in his head to come and deliver his people and get us out of the conditions that we're in. And our world ain't gonna be no work, ain't gonna be no social security, ain't gonna be no birth certificate, child support. That's gonna be a thing of the past. It's gonna be a thing of the past. Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 62:1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth.
I'll bring it down.
For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace.
Break it down? Yeah, go ahead.
Basically the Most High saying after his chosen people, Zion, that word Zion means monument, man. This is his monument, his people. The Most High people, the 12 tribes of Israel. He will not hold his peace. And for Jerusalem's sake, Jerusalem is a people before a place. I will not rest. So the Most High is not slacking on his promises that he said gonna come forth on the people that he have had indignation for forever. Until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, because these people on this side have been in turmoil since they came over here, man. Prior to that, these people was kings and on top of sitting on thrones, man. These people came, they're classified as the scums of the earth, but this is God's chosen people. Right. And the salvation thereof as the lamp that burneth, because who we ignorantly call Jesus Christ, his name is Yahushua. He's coming back with all the angels to redeem those ones he was set to have salvation for, man, which is the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right, everything goes back to these people. Doesn't matter. Everything goes back to them. Quick precept. I'm gonna get it to you. Well, call it out. Tell you. Because what we don't understand, what we don't get yet is give me Amos 3:1. This whole Bible is circulated around one people. One people. The Lord chose one people only. He only knew one people only. That's it. Go ahead.
That's Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So the Father clear cut said it. Out of every nation on the planet Earth that have been created, the only people I have known, put my attention on, is the children of Israel. Simple. Give me Joel 2:27. It's real simple. But some of our people, you gotta repeatedly say things so that they can get it. And that's fine, because I'm kind of in my mode to do it today. So, Joel 2:27. The Father only dealt with a particular people. That's right.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
And none else. Father said, I am the Lord your God and none else. So I could care less what these other nations do because I'm your God. You know why these other nations can do the same sin that we do and they still prosper? Because they don't come from the same line. They ain't the chosen. That's why when you sin, the Father will deal with you because you can't sin. You can't go off. The same shit you do, Chinese people do, Europeans do, they ain't getting punished. They prosper. The Arabians do, you know what I'm saying? They prosper as a whole. But his people, oh no, y'all can't do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can't do whatever y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? And that's for a purpose and a reason. Give me Isaiah 44:21. That's for a purpose and a reason. That's why the Father said if you reject these laws, you rejecting me at the same time because this is y'all order. This is how y'all move out here. This is how y'all supposed to navigate. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 21. Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant.
For what?
Thou art my servant. I have formed thee. Thou art my servant. O Israel, thou shalt not be forgotten of me.
Thou shalt not be forgotten of me. It's in the scriptures. We always, and I done heard a lot of either tired of the people say, well, the Israelites been cut off and this, that. Y'all missing plenty of scriptures when the Father clearly see that he was going to repeatedly keep a remnant of his people, which he always did. And just the scripture, along with plenty of elsewhere scriptures, the Father would never forget his chosen people. He's done too much with these people. It's already embedded. It's already a covenant. It's already instilled. You can't get around it. They going back on the throne, whether you like it or not. It don't matter. Give me Isaiah 41 and start at 8. Start at 8.
But thou, Israel, art my servant.
Say it again.
Thou, Israel, art my servant. Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Whom I have chosen. So it's real simple. Who is God's chosen people? He said, Jacob, who I have chosen. Jacob's name was transferred to Israel. So that's simple. Yeah, this is not accurate. His name was changed to Israel. You see what I'm saying? So the Father telling you who he chose. This is who he chose. Scripture clearly said it. Clearly said it. I just got one more. I ain't going on it too much. Go ahead.
It says, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
The seed of Abraham, my friend. So you see how it refers back to that seed? Because that seed is necessary, is important. It's a lineage that you could trace and that you could track. Because from that seed came a line. And that line came from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which the promises was made to them men. The covenants was made to them men. That out of y'all loins, y'all children shall possess these other nations forever. You see what I'm saying? So these other nationalities, they can't agree with that. They can't get down with that. Ultimately knowing. And I'm speaking of the powers that be. So when you really look at it from a spiritual aspect, you can see that naturally everybody got their hands in the pot except us. Everybody's around the round table except us. We not in the bidding with nothing. We don't sit amongst these foreign countries in a power seat position and do trades and things of that nature. No. When you got people in this position, put the camera on that thing. my king. And that slavery positions, they don't have to be in physical chains. They could be in mental chains. And that's where they got us at. When you got a nation of people mentally gone, you able to do that. Go ahead, King.
Just to go back on that one with the seeds, because it's clarified more, it's declared more out in Galatians 2 and 16. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He said not and to seeds. So the Father went into depth with that. He said to Abraham and his seed were the promises made that he's speaking about. He said not and to seeds as of many, but as of one. That's it. I just wanted to learn of that.
Yeah, so
Which is Yahweh Shai?
yeah, give me Ephesians 4 and 14. Yeah, so when you put it, like I said, in a perspective of on a spiritual aspect, this man only dealt with these particular people all throughout the Bible. Period. These are the Lord's chosen people. These same people that came over here through these slave ships. They don't tell us that. They keeping that. They hiding that. For what reason though? What's so hard to say that the black man came from kings? Huh? What's so hard to tell the truth about the so-called Negro man? Because we the only one that's lost with an identity. He don't know who we are. Because y'all told him that he's everything but who he is. That's why our people's in every different nationality and philosophy and gone with the wind. Just with this scripture.
Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro.
Yeah, because man, once you get at a certain position within knowledge, man, you don't suppose your mind should be made up by now, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you a baby getting into this here, we understand that, you know, you will consider other things, man. You know, but once you have became up in age with knowledge, man, you shouldn't be in a mind frame that's still jumping from doctrine to doctrine to doctrine. You know what I'm saying? But on the twofold of that, our people is the only people that is into every else doctrine on the planet Earth. There's no other nation that is confused about who they are and what God they serve. So read that again. They are what?
They tossed to and fro.
They are tossed to and fro, back and forth.
And carried about with every wind of doctrine.
With everyone of what?
Doctrine.
Of doctrine. Carried about with everyone of doctrine, going back and forth with different philosophies, different doctrine. They only fit a particular people, man. The Jews ain't confused even with a lie. They ain't confused. They sticking with the lie. You see what I'm saying? Is it on that?
They got a little more. I got a precept to hold on that to follow you up. It says, and cunning craftiness, men and cunning craft, by the slate of men and cunning craftiness. Salah. This Habakkuk 2 and 19. Woe unto him that said to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no bread at all in the midst of it.
Yeah, that's a straight shot, missile shot to Muslims.
Destruction.
So-called Muslims, man. And our people just serving rocks, serving stones, serving a God that can't do nothing.
Salah, didn't Kevin Gates go over there to wherever he did and kiss the stone or something like that?
Yeah, that's on video. But
why are we serving
but
stones?
see, he I think somewhere between the line he knew because he too much close to the Hebrew side. You know what I'm saying? And you know that the Muslim teaching and doctrine ain't too far from that neither. They got some, you know, similarities because they deal with Christianity. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I know how that industry work too. You know, they are using to make a face of that. You know what I'm saying? Of the Muslim world, because they don't make no sense. If you're a Muslim, you gonna hold it down. I'm gonna name my children Muslims, Muslim names. You know what I'm saying? Why be Muslims and name them Hebrew names? You know, so I think that he just played the game with read between the lines. You know, go ahead, King.
This Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Just all about what we're supposed to do.
Right. Just
Deuteronomy 4 and 6.
All right, keep going.
Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom.
For this is your wisdom. You know what the Father just said wisdom was? The laws, statutes, and commandments. For what? What these laws is?
For this is your wisdom.
For this is your wisdom.
And your understanding.
And your understanding.
In the sight of the nations.
In the sight of the nations. So how you gonna be able to navigate through this world? How you gonna be able to deal with your brother accordingly and deal with these people out here, strangers, accordingly? Is according to the scriptures. It's according to the law, the commandments and the statute. That's it. Because if you don't deal according to the law, you will be dealing a false way. And if you deal a false way, it's danger, it's death on that side. So the scriptures telling us how we dying behind the what? Lack of knowledge. What that knowledge go back to? That wisdom of having what? Understanding, dealing within the law. So if you don't have understanding and wisdom according to the law and knowledge on the law, you will be rubbing people the wrong way, keep bumping heads with your partners, not understanding how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to just be creating confusion wherever you go. Because you don't got no order or no structure, or you don't got no blueprint to follow as far as how you should be able to conduct yourself out here, man. So this was necessary, and it is necessary for our people. And the only way that our people is going to come back to a great nation is we get back to the laws, and we will. Thus say the law, the Lord. We will. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got to understand that as a whole and as a people, that at the end of the day, when you look around from New Orleans or wherever ghetto our people may be at, it's the same old thing. Ain't nothing changed. I don't care who come in the presidency, chair, it doesn't matter. Our people is still in hell. Our people is still suffering. They give Obama 2 terms. 2 terms. Ain't nothing changed for a so-called Negro still. Period, nigga. You know what it is, man. Like the scripture said, that when we go into slavery and captivity this time, nobody was going to be able to buy us. Wasn't nobody going to be able to rise up and get us out of the condition that we are in. And you know how many people that came and back and swung behind us? Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X,